What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Mark J. Count It Out, with the Count It Out, Tell the Truth podcast. Now, I know it's been a long time coming, but we had a little delays and some things that get in the way. But now we back at it again. And you hear my favorite co-host. I know you already hear her, Miss AllieJay.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I missed y'all. Hope you missed us.
Straight like that. We all missed you, AllieJay. If y'all don't know, I know all the real fans know, but for y'all who don't know, Miss AllieJay has just given birth to another child. Can I get an applause for that?
Yay!
Shout
out to Blue. That's my baby.
That's nice.
Anyway.
That's nice. Back to the actual factuals, AllieJay, because what we really want to know is, at least I really want to know, okay, for when you first have a child, I know they tell you you're supposed to wait 6 weeks. I know they tell you you're supposed to wait the 6 weeks, AllieJay, but now can you tell me and all the people listening, does it really take 6 weeks? Or is it more like 3.5, 4?
It really probably takes the 6 weeks to fully heal. But as far as getting it in wise, as long as you take it easy, From my personal experience.
As long as you take it easy.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least it wasn't like hell on your man, because you gotta understand. I heard it's actually healthy to actually, get it in, as you say, during the pregnancy, because that's healthy. Is that true? Is any truth to that?
That is definitely true.
Wow, definitely.
Sex while pregnant. You should keep having sex while you're pregnant. It actually helps with the delivery process.
Oh,
I didn't know that. So,
I didn't know that either. You learning me something as well. So, okay, now when you say take it easy, do you still take it easy during, the pregnancy, or is y'all all out just knocking it out?
I mean,
are you knocking it out, AllieJay? Or are you knocking it out? Can you tell the people you're knocking it out?
I can't stand you, Mark. No, seriously, during pregnancy, you're gonna slow down. But at first, you're just gonna do it regularly, like how you regularly do it. As you get bigger with the belly and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You can't move how you used to.
Is there more pillows involved and more cushion?
Yeah, cushion. Okay. You got your stationary go-to positions that you're gonna,
Wow. Okay. All right. So y'all can't.
Cute though.
Okay, straight up. So y'all hit the ones that y'all can't live without, and y'all okay with the ones that y'all would just do just 'cause. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Well, moving on, AllieJay. It's been a while since the people had a chance to hear our take on, life situations, mainly relationships. Last time we was talking about, kids and everything like that. And, that has its place and, whatever. But now we back to talking about something I like to call fucking. So, along the lines of this topic that we so-called, or what I like to refer to as fucking, me and you was having a conversation, me and you was having a conversation, and we were talking about hall passes. Now, I don't know about our listeners, but, I never heard that term before, so I didn't really know what hall passes meant. So for me, for me to get some more understanding, and for our listeners to be on the same page, AllieJay, could you please explain to us what a hall pass is?
Definitely. differently. So a hall pass is when you give your spouse a week off of the relationship. Basically, they can do whatever they want to do. They don't have to stay with you if you live together, call you. They can fuck a million people. You can fuck a million people, you know? And then after that week, or however long your time frame is for your hall pass, you know, you just come back together and boom.
Okay. So let's.
I mean,
you know, I love it, and then I also don't love it as much.
Yeah,
because first of all, in this week, now, are you just supposed to have these people lined up, or is it just like hey, whatever you can get in this week, you better get it, because you know, hey. So how does that really go, AllieJay?
I mean,
let's start here. Are you a supporter of the quote-unquote hall pass?
I'm a supporter of giving a hall pass, yes.
Giving a hall pass now, okay, is that both ways? So you can give a hall pass out, but you also deserve a hall pass yourself? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I would take one if I'm giving one.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? I always give it. I don't know how to use my hall pass.
But, okay, like, when you give this hall pass, is it after the fact? And you be like, okay, that was your hall pass. Or do you have to come to
you straight up. It's like, listen, we've come to the point where I feel like you need a hall pass.
Damn.
So just take this. So basically, you probably already have girls lined up or people lined up, you know what I'm saying, that you can just go ahead and do it for this week. And
Okay. So check this out. So is it more of the fact you might have been snooping around and you might have found something that you didn't particularly like, and you was like, you know what, I think it's time for us to have a hall pass?
I'm going to tell you, I was watching the movie Hall Passes.
Wow.
And I was going through some of the stuff that was in the movie, so I was like, you know what? And now I keep it in, even in like now, I still believe in I still support a hall pass if necessary. I just feel like if I know and I'm okay, you know what I'm saying, I say I'm okay with it, then it can't hurt me. I'm not allowing it to hurt my pride and all that emotional stuff that you go through when you're getting cheated on. So
as long as you know about it, it's okay.
Yeah. I have to be okay with it also.
Okay, so why, I don't understand now, why would there be a need for a hall pass? Why can't y'all just invite both of these, you know, or whoever
and
these
you
partners
can.
Okay.
And you can. Well, in my hall pass, you can.
So would you actually prefer it that way, AllieJay?
Would I prefer that to just have like an open, like...
Now, I don't know about open, because, you know, a lot of times when you hear thing open relationship, that basically just means we have a relationship, but we still talk to other people. That's not really what I mean when I'm actually bringing it.
Yeah.
I'm actually talking about the people that you would have used your hall pass with. You just bring them in to add to the equation of your relationship.
Oh. Nah.
You couldn't do that? I mean, come on, AllieJay. I mean, you know, we all know.
It's just too much attached. You know? I don't know. I just wouldn't. That would be messy to me.
Okay, now on whose end do you think it'd be more messy on? If he brought somebody in or if you brought somebody in?
It would just have to be somebody that we don't really know. He can't bring somebody that he texting on the side, unless I know the person he texting on the side. You know what I'm saying?
So wait a minute. Why would you know the person that he's texting on this side?
I'm saying sometimes you get somebody who's that real with you. Like, if you ask them, are you texting somebody, they actually tell you, like, yeah, look.
Damn.
Sometimes you get them that real.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I can, you know what?
Can you appreciate it? I love it.
You know what? I'm going to be real with you. I was always the one that said, you know what, man, I just want a girl that's going to keep it 100, man. I don't need her lying. You know what I mean? She ain't got to lie with me. She can tell me the truth. But then you get a girl like that, or you get somebody like that, and you know, sometimes you don't. As a man,
you don't want to hear the truth.
You know, maybe. AllieJay, as a man, you know, we have a certain type of self-respect that we have to maintain for our ego, you know, and if, you know, some of the truth we just cannot take, you know. A nigga ain't not gonna take you saying that you talking to another dude or you texting another dude and sending pictures or whatever have you. We're not going to be able to take that. Now, at the end of the day, you'll probably say, well, at least we was truthful. But fuck all that. I say lie to me. Lie to me, shit.
Oh, man. Because then you could be getting played, like, and you know it. And
but all I'm saying is to prevent getting played, add that outside person in.
And nah.
For a week, just like the hall pass, just for a week.
Right.
You know, you think that would make shit go a lot smoother? Because, you know, this is my thing I have with the hall pass, okay?
Okay.
Now, I would really appreciate a hall pass, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you know I'm out here fucking somebody else, keep in mind, men, for the most part, are hunters. So we have to go out and hunt our prey. Women are the damn prey, and they are top on the fucking food chain. So all you got to do is walk up to the nigga and say, hey, you want to go have sex somewhere? It's just that easy.
That's horrible.
So what happens when you comparing numbers? Because, I mean, if y'all open enough to have hall passes, y'all open enough to talk about it after the fact. So what happens if you compare numbers and it's lopsided? He's like, yeah, I was fucking with this one Joan. She was like, you mess around and say, oh, well, I had, 2 or 3, guys.
Oh, I mean, you can't have judgments, I guess. Like, you got to talk about it with your spouse. I don't know. Make your own rules with it, I guess. Don't go by what AllieJay says, because I wouldn't talk about stuff like that. Like, don't ask me. I'm not going to ask you how many bitches you fucked on this hall pass. Don't ask me how many niggas. Like, unless you can respect the answers that are going to come.
No,
and I would have to respect the answers too, and I don't know how I would react to it. That's probably why I wouldn't ask.
Okay. See, I like that. What you don't know won't
hurt.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so speaking of what you don't know won't hurt you, how do, when you're in a relationship, you know, and you're having conversations or whatnot in the beginning, right? And you seem to be okay with everything because y'all in that honeymoon phase in the beginning. But now what happens later on down the line, maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years, what have you, where you start reminiscing on what you was told in the beginning of the relationship. And, you know, in the past now.
Right.
But it's still, the thoughts come back to you like it just happened yesterday. So what do you do about your partner's past? If it's not exactly, because, you know, as you fall deeper in love with people, stuff starts to affect you differently. So what do you do, AllieJay?
That's so crazy to ask that. What would you do? How do you feel about the past? Because for real, I literally just, like, experienced it. So tell me.
Okay, so.
And I'll tell you.
Okay, so if I have a and she has a past that we discuss, and then later on down the line, I start reminiscing on the past. You know, I really don't. It's really tough. You know, this is why I feel like you should never tell somebody nothing that you don't want to hear again.
Okay.
You know, because once you do that, you leave their door open forever.
Yes.
You know, it's like even if you talking about like a hypothetical situation that you had in a prior relationship. Like, yeah, you know, I was cheating on that nigga. He called me one time while I was fucking the other dudes, and I was still on the phone. the way I did it, though. But the way I did it, though, was, you know what I mean, I would talk to him and then, like, mute it every time, you know, it got intense. You know, the nigga I was fucking, he liked it, but I don't know. I don't care about how my nigga felt about it, because we ain't got no more.
Why you had to take it there? You're crazy.
I'm saying it could be that. It could be that.
Then you gonna always think that, yo, like, I might
every
call
time
you
I'm talking, yo, to this day, I ain't gonna say it happened to me, but I did hear stories similar to that in my life and time. So I text girls from now on. I'm not gonna be that nigga. I see so many videos on World Star and YouTube. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna text you.
That's crazy.
Not gonna talk on the phone, because every time we talking on the phone, I'm trying to listen in really close.
Right, and try to find out where you at, what you doing,
what the hell is going on?
Why you breathing so hard? That's fucked up.
Walmart ain't never been that damn quiet. Where the hell you at?
Yo. But shit that affect you, but shit that past, I mean, you have to trust this person now. It's not the same person they were. You know what I'm saying? Situation's different now. You can't let that just tear you away from this person that you've been building with for this past year.
Oh,
I mean,
please.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a bunch of bullshit.
Really? It's like, hell no.
You are the same person you was back then. What's to say whatever happened in your prior relationship, there might not be something similar that might not happen in this relationship. And is that how you deal with situations, huh? That's how you just deal with situations? If it get hard out here, you're going to just do that? See, that's what we thinking. We thinking you did it before. I mean, ain't nothing to do it again.
But we could think the same thing about y'all. Like, I just feel like if you want your past to be accepted, you got to accept mine. Like, everybody got skeletons. Like, I'm not living off of what you did in your past relationship that you're going to do to me. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you was doing in your past life. Like, that ain't how you got me. You know what I'm saying? So
you think. What happens if the past contradicts with what's told in the future and the present? You know, what happens when you said one thing and then later on when you bring the story back up, there's more details that you failed to include, you know? So, you know what? I know this girl, AllieJay. I'm not going to say no names because we're on this podcast and I like to, you know, keep everybody
private.
Yeah, all that good shit, right? So I know this girl. And she used to be a single mother, you know. In her early days of being a single mother, she was a stripper. Now, so this girl was a stripper, you know. I'm not sure because I wasn't there. I heard the story. She told me that she was a stripper, you know. I don't know if she was stripping at a butt-naked club or not. I don't know this.
Stripper.
I don't know this. I don't know that information, AllieJay. But she was a stripper, and she told her man, her current man now, that she used to be a stripper.
Did he leave?
He didn't leave. No, he didn't leave. He didn't leave. He stayed, you know, but I'm pretty sure
that he's always thinking about that.
He's always thinking about that. Because, you know, hey, I know how I act in the strip club. You know, I know how strippers act in the strip club, depending on which one we talking about.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, a past like that, AllieJay, like, can that, you know, like, come on.
Strippers need love, too? Strippers need love? What? Why?
They do, but I feel like
strippers be RNs, strippers be freaking teachers. Like, just because she's a stripper does not mean she doesn't live a regular professional life, like, also. And this is just her style. So it's like somebody with braid hair or sell dinners at their house, or whatever you do for a side hustle, sell iPhones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's great. You hit it on the nose right there. Because one time I seen a stripper in 7-Eleven, and she was working at, and it was during the day, and she was actually working at a daycare during the day. I was like, oh,
okay.
Okay then. She don't even look the same during the day. You know, not as much makeup. You know, of course she got pants on, and you know, but I'm like, okay, so I get it now.
So you wouldn't be able to date a stripper? You wouldn't be able to date somebody who's a stripper in their past life?
Shit, to be honest with you, I love strippers. So I'm the bad person to ask that question to. Shit, I will marry a stripper.
That's what I be thinking. Sometimes I be wondering, like, will a man marry a stripper, somebody who was a stripper in their past life, or
it just depends
somebody
on,
they can, you know?
It just depends on what level of stripper titty they were. Stripper titty, that's the word.
That's not a word.
Say it with me, AllieJay. Stripper titty. Say it, AllieJay.
Stripper titty? I can't.
Yes.
It's not a word. I'm sorry.
Embrace it.
Okay. That's a smart word, people.
Stripper titty. So, my thing is, with these things in the past, from your point of view, you know, how could you ease the feelings of your partner if they're feeling some type of way about your past?
I mean, I would just keep it to a minimum, the amount of conversation you have about it. Once you've told him and, you know, he's asked, or you just told him in random conversation, and the moment you can see his reaction to it, at that point you just let it go. You don't bring it back up. If he brings it back up, you kind of ease the conversation.
You know
where he's going with the conversation. Like, is he joking about it? Is he serious? Does he want to know detail? You know, everything is at an easy pace.
Okay, AllieJay, see, this is what really fuels the fire. Okay, see, it always happens when we try to get in a little joking match with you ladies. You know, it starts out we joking, right? And then y'all happen to say something that just doesn't rub us the right way, and then it turned the damn joke into something serious. That's when you get quiet for a while, and then you watch your TV, and this nigga be like, so you didn't do that shit back in the day, huh? Okay, well, okay, no, all right, I'm just saying, it just shows the type of person you are. I'm saying, you know what I mean? I'm cool. It just shows your character.
Exactly.
Maybe you was raised that way. I don't know.
Then the petty shots come off, and it's just like,
because you know what? When we get our feelings hurt, we try to hurt your damn feelings too. But you know, the worst thing that can happen is for y'all feelings not to be affected at all. It's like, that didn't hurt your feelings? What the fuck? Okay, I see how you playing this game out here. So you just go around just doing that, huh? Just fucking niggas on the phone, huh? You know? I called you yesterday, where were you at?
That's crazy.
Your mama house, my ass.
And then you don't trust them anymore. Like, that's why you just keep. I feel like if it's a don't ask, don't tell policy, if they don't ask about your past, just don't bring it up. And if you do, you have to be aware of what you're telling, and you gotta go ahead and tell everything. Some people can't live with all of that.
Tell everything, though? I think you should tell nothing. Just tell nothing.
If they don't ask, don't tell them. I mean, just don't be bringing it up if you know it's touchy. For real, because you have to deal. I mean, somebody else has to deal with that. Has to deal with knowing all of that. It depends on if that's what you want to tell that person.
Now, you know, AllieJay, I was always the dude that was, I used to be a fan of being, like, best friends first and, you know, stuff like that. But the downfall in being best friends first is the fact that you do know everything about your partner. So, you know, it didn't matter before because that was just a homie. That was the homie. But
right. Now you're looking at the homie different, like.
you know, now you love the homie, and you in love with the homie, and y'all having sex all the time and shit like that. So you like, hey, didn't you with the last nigga? Didn't you cheat on him with me?
Do you think that's a true philosophy? If he cheats on you with someone, that he'll cheat on you? You think that's true?
You know what? I feel like it's different cases, right? But I feel like I would never outrule that factor because I'm like, hey, she loved you, right? Okay, but she loved that nigga at one point too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, pretty sure you fuck up, nigga. If she has any best friends coming around, just know.
Why the best friends always?
Because, look, I know a nigga. I grew up with this nigga who he doesn't get his own girl. He'll find a girl that's in a relationship and like she's not like he be like, you know what, man, he ain't even treating her right.
He that nigga.
I hate those type of niggas, man. But I grew up with them, man. I'm like, I can't believe you. Yeah, man, he don't treat her right. You know, I took her to the movies.
He just played a side
like,
nigga role all the time.
Like his side nigga endeavors has a purpose. So his purpose is to slide through while she really vulnerable and then hit it and then, you know, I guess become in a relationship with her or what have you. But I'm like, I never could get with that shit, man. You know?
I'm weak about that. That's crazy.
This is crazy, AllieJay. So, AllieJay, tell me this. I heard you talk earlier about honesty. So, if you are asked certain questions, you know, whether they're ones that you think should be answered or not, or you think should be asked or not, do you answer them? For example, AllieJay, do you answer the question on how many niggas you slept with?
No, that's like, no.
Do you lie about it, AllieJay? Because, you know.
You just tell him.
But AllieJay, this could really be it. AllieJay, if you answer wrong, this could be it. Here's the thing, certain niggas shouldn't ask certain questions. Okay, because depending on the answer, this could be really it. How many niggas you slept with? That's one. Is my dick the best you ever had? That's another one.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, those type of questions should not be asked. They should just, be put in a shell.
I'm telling you.
But, I don't know. I guess a universal answer, like 5. If I was asked that, do I tell
You said the universal?
like 5. 3.
It's universal, you know? I'm with you on that shit. You know, you gotta keep it realistic, but at the same time, you can't just let it all out there like that. Come on, man. Anyway, as we're getting older, AllieJay, come on, who's really keeping tab?
Who's keeping tab?
Who keeps a book or something like that? Like, when I was in college, I seen, like, guys have, like, little lists and shit like that. Like, do you actually keep track of this shit?
But you should know. You should always know who.
But if you started
and, like, know the names.
Like, okay, I'm in my mid-20s right now, AllieJay.
Okay.
If you started having sex in your teen years, your early teen years, how the fuck do you keep track with that?
You just remember, like, who...
Just remember, like, you know, her.
You should, I don't keep track. Well, I do keep track, like, I do keep track.
Allie, do you keep track or do you not keep track, okay?
I do keep track, like, I know exactly
who... You're fumbling right now.
I always remember who I've ever, you know what I'm saying? I gotta remember.
See, you know
it's not like a tally or anything. I just know.
You know what, AllieJay? I'm going to tell you really what it is, okay? And maybe this might just be me, so I'm gonna say right now, I'm not speaking for all men, AllieJay. But what I'm saying is, there's certain things that guys think about, in their off time. When you give them a high number, if you happen to give them a high number, they thinking of how many other guys before them that you made go like this.
Oh, gosh. That is so crazy. I mean,
have you heard?
Don't ask the question if you don't want to know the answer, honestly, if you can't live with it. Because if that is what he's thinking, then he must think that his girlfriend is thinking of how many times he's made a bitch go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So,
okay. But it's
come
not
on,
the same. It's a double standard, AllieJay.
I hate it.
It should be, I think it should be. It should be a double standard,
You think it should be? No, because men be going off over things that females have to just take every day. Like, no, cut it out.
Oh, my
Don't ask if you're not ready. And just don't ask. Like, just have some respect, like, for yourself and for the shorty. Because then you want to know who, how big was his was better than mine. Was it like, why do you want to know that? Why you trying to compare yourself that all, like,
niggas who ask those questions end up killing themselves.
See?
Or
don't kill yourself.
Or they turn gay.
Not turn gay. You gotta be a
nobody ever talks about that. Everybody be like, you're born gay. But what about the niggas who were in relationships and then they happened to come across a girl that was just really honest? She was really honest, and she told him, I slept with 60 niggas.
Nah, no way he went gay. No way.
Oh, God.
I can't. He was already a softie. I can't.
Like that. I had a girl tell me one time, man. Oh, my God, girls will be honest. This is why I say I hate honest. Girl told me one time, she was like, look, I'm going to be real, okay? We was in an argument or something like that. We was on a break or whatever. She was on an argument. She's like, look, I'm going to be real, okay? I got bodies. All right?
Oh.
So listen, hear me out. She said, listen, I got bodies, okay? But at the end of the day, I only sucked 3 dicks. And then she named the people.
Oh, my. Just disgusting. Just tell me all of that like that.
Yeah, So at that point, I was, just on the Jordan Bridge.
And it's just it's how you tell a person, too. You can't just be...
You can't say it out of anger. You can't say it out of anger. You gotta
please.
You gotta say it with compassion. Like, listen, I sucked 3 dicks. Just 3. Yours was included.
Oh, gosh. You. That's so terrible.
So check this out, AllieJay. So you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about going on dates with other people in relationships, or, because, sometimes you'll have your homegirls, they'll be in a relationship, or, and then sometimes you have homegirls that's not in a relationship, but, they still cool. So you try to get your single friends with your man's single friends, or y'all just go out and do something. Go out and eat or something like that. You're not with that?
I'm not gonna do it.
Why not, AllieJay? What's going on? What do you mean?
Not out of, like, I don't know, my friends, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Dude, are your friends...
Hold on.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, it just would not work. It would, like, my friends are kind of like the total opposite of what I like. So my boyfriend's friends are like what I would like, and my friends would not like that. They would be like, what the fuck?
Okay.
So I don't ever try to hook my friends up with, like, men that I know. If they see somebody that I know and they're like, oh, he cute, what's up? I'll, put the word in. But I'm not just going to be like, yo, come with that. Nah. It would have to be like a party or something, and then I just invite everybody.
See, now, me personally, I really don't give a damn, hey, listen, y'all get to know her friends, they cute or whatever, and y'all have a good time. Now, my only issue with that is there's certain things that you can't do when y'all out together. When you and your girl and her friends and your friends are out together, there's certain things that you can't do. The number one thing I think you shouldn't do is play a game. Any type of sexual question game or any type of shit of that. Okay, I say that to say this. Or is that? Me personally, I went out with a girl that I was, was my girlfriend at the time, and she had her friends. I had my friends. So we at the hookah bar, we kicking it, chilling, having a good ass time. Somebody say, we start drinking a little bit. So somebody say, okay, for this drinking game, we gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Ooh, not with your what? That is the wrong type of crowd.
Now keep in mind, at this time I never really played that game. So I was like, well, shit, let's play it. Shit, fuck it, I'm with it, I'm game.
Cool.
And then the reason why I say don't play this shit is because when they play Never Have I Ever, at some point in your relationship, you may have not have done everything. So I say you shouldn't play these games in the beginning of your relationship.
Okay.
I say that to say this for another example. Carry on with that same scenario. So one of the questions was, one of her friends said, never have I ever. Never have I. Are you ready for this, AllieJay?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to kick it. I'm real about mine, AllieJay. I don't care. So, she said, never have I ever squirted during sex.
What?
Now, check this out. Everybody at the motherfucking table took a shot. I said, in my mind, I'm like, And then my niggas' mind, they thinking like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. That's what it's like, yeah, nigga, I see you. But in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you never squirted with me.
For me. So when you was,
who are you out here squirting for? You just habitually squirting for niggas, huh? And you just decided to not do it with me, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, so now that put pressure on your relationship. So ever since that time, I'm trying to fuck the jobs. I'm losing pounds.
No.
That's crazy, AllieJay. And I'm like, you can't bring it up. You don't want to bring it up. So how you gonna bring that up? So,
about that, remember he was like, you took that shot?
Yeah, you took that shot, right? Remember she was like, spurred it, and you was like, oh, I sure do. He was like, let me take another one. Think we should talk about that,
Yeah.
I think we should,
how you do that? What you was doing?
That's what I'm saying, Is there something you need me to do?
You should just ask.
Oh my God, I don't. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't really like that much. It was a point in my life where I really liked that. But I don't really like that so much. It's kind of messy, because if that happens, First of all, we're gonna talk. First of all, okay, so AllieJay, you being a female, all right? This is hypothetical. Okay, do you believe that all females can squirt?
I believe so.
You do?
I think everybody can do it at least once in their life.
At least once in their life?
Yeah, because it's like...
Before you die, to make sure you get that...
Sometimes it's a hit and miss. I don't think you can do it all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've met females who said they can do it, and I've met females who said they haven't done it.
Wow, I mean, so I feel like there are women who do it more often than other women, and then those, it's cutesy for the time being, but afterwards I'm like, hey, bitch, we gotta lay on these, sheets, fuck it, That's what I'm saying. I think I'm going to just go ahead home. Because, yeah, I mean, it's your bed, so I feel like you should get the dry part. You know, I mean, I understand. You know, it's all good. I ain't tripping.
You would just want to go home after that?
Yeah, you know, girls, they be trying to put towels down. I'm not laying on no fucking... You know, and then, you know, when I was younger, AllieJay, I used to think it was just something spectacular. I was like, wow, I made her squirt. You know, I should get a medal, a championship belt or something like that. But then I'm like, hey, what is that?
Is it pee?
I said, what is that? I'm starting to think because okay, I don't care what nobody say. Now, see, I know this. Maybe a lot of other guys don't know this because I'm not in shape, okay? It ain't out the blue for me to be wearing, butt naked with a button up on. It's a fact. Motherfucker, so I'm saying, I say that to say this, AllieJay. It gets on my shirt. Hey, I said it. Gets on my shirt. So if you get with a girl who does that multiple times, all the times, AllieJay, you know, you can't have quickies no more. Quickies go out the door. I come home from my lunch break, you know. Yeah, I gotta get fully butt ass naked in order to get a quickie because you want to just habitually just squirt everywhere. Well, okay. Now, see, there you have me because I never actually had a white shirt on to actually decipher if it was coloration. You know, I never.
Just saw a picture of like a squirt on a bed, and it looked like it was just so nasty looking.
Wow, AllieJay, so you looking that up? That's what you look up?
I did, because I was trying to figure out why I couldn't do it.
Oh, my God. Sad. Why you couldn't do it? What are you talking about why you couldn't do it, AllieJay? What are you talking about right now?
I couldn't squirt, so I was trying to figure out what to do.
So you looked up what the bed would look like?
And it's just a picture that I had. It wasn't like searching for the afterwards of a screen. No.
I mean, I'm saying, listen, man, it's different
strokes. It's just a picture, Mark.
Different strokes for different folks, AllieJay. Some people don't like all of that shit, okay? It gets to be too much after a while, you know? Because it's you know, especially when it's just a lot. Like, hey, all right now, shit, all right now, you know.
And then is it like you make yourself every time, or sometimes it just happens?
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, see, I can understand how you could feel from a man's point of view, how you feel, you know, real accomplished when you make a girl do that. But if she does that anyway.
Right. Yeah. I didn't do anything.
Maybe that could be her way of wrapping it up. You're like, all right, hurry up. All right, well, woo, you tired me out. Woo, oh my gosh.
That's it.
Go to sleep now. Go ahead and go to sleep.
Wow.
So, AllieJay, do you think if there's something that you're used to in your past, you know, that you really like sexually, right? How and you happen to get into a new predicament, you know, situation, if you will, and you're not getting that same attention that you love so much, that you've grown to love so much. How do you tell your partner that you want this particular need? So you want the need.
Yeah, just tell them what it is you want. I wouldn't say, well, I don't bring up you got it in your past. Just tell them that you're the type of person that needs
my ex used to jump off the dresser
and
just land in the pussy. Can you do that? Because I like the way he used to, you know, just dive off the dresser.
Yeah.
You know, and just like cannonball in the pussy. Like, could you do that? You know?
He don't need to know all of that. Just tell him you've seen a flick. Like, I don't know. But just tell him exactly what it is that you need. And he'll do it for you if he loves you.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. That sounds real poetic. You should put that on a Hallmark card.
If he loves you, he'll do it.
Have some music in the background. That's crazy, AllieJay. I really don't think there's a way you can tell him that without shattering his ego a little bit. You know, like how can you? So you basically saying as long as you don't compare him, in your mind you're comparing him. But as long as he doesn't know you're comparing him, man, I definitely can dig it. Well, moving on to just one of the last topics, AllieJay, that we're gonna be talking about today. Okay, so AllieJay, let me see how I'm gonna word this one.
It's always a bad one.
No, it's not. Not a bad one. Okay, so check this out. How do you tell, as a woman, how do you tell your man that you're pregnant, but it may not be his?
Aww.
Now, what would you do? Because I know you don't have, I know, AllieJay, now let me put this disclaimer out here like this. I know you personally have never been through something like this, but for hypothetically, if you could put yourself in somebody else's shoes, okay, AllieJay, how do you think it should be brought to the person?
I say the moment you find out you're pregnant, you just tell your man and the person that you think it is.
Should you tell him? Should you tell him at the same time, like invite him?
Hell no.
He's like, oh, well, I'm glad you are both here because I have something to share. I have some information that might change all of our lives, or maybe just two of our lives.
Just one of our lives.
Depending on, the outcome of,
You just tell him. I mean, of course you tell your man first. You talk to him like, listen, I'm pregnant, but I got pregnant during one of those times where, I don't know, you just tell him like, yo,
you remember we took a break last
and go for the break. It gotta
be a break somewhere close. The break gotta be somewhere near,
Oh.
You remember when I was at Walmart that time? When I was talking to you at Walmart? I really wasn't.
Sorry, I wasn't at Walmart.
I meant to say I was at Walters.
You crazy. I was at
Walmart, but I said Walter. And you said Walmart, so I didn't want to correct you. I just said, all right, whatever.
Close enough.
Well, AllieJay, we always do it. We always do this podcast thing for about an hour, and, our time is just about up. So is there anything else that you want to share with the people at this time, AllieJay, before you give them your information where they can contact?
All right. My last words for y'all tonight is, if y'all don't take anything from the podcast, is just be honest with your spouse, whatever you got going on, partner, boo, side piece, whatever. Be honest with them. Be honest with yourself. And, yeah, you'll be happy.
Words to live by, and you will be happy. Coming from AllieJay. So, AllieJay, can you let them know, let the people know, let our listeners know, everybody out there, where they can reach you at via social media?
Hit me up on Instagram at JustAllieJay, JustAllieJay. Hit me up on Snapchat at AllieJayRose. And, yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'm up there, too.
Twitter.
Everything is just AllieJay. All right, Mark. It's been real.
All right, AllieJay. So thank you so much, AllieJay. And y'all know who it is. It's Mark J. CountitOut. Y'all can find me on social media, on all the outlets, under MarkJ_CountitOut. And we are the host of the CountitOut Tell the Truth podcast. And until next time, we'll see you when we happen to see you. And we out. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Mark J. Count It Out, with the Count It Out, Tell the Truth podcast. Now, I know